have a couple of groups. We have a Somali men's group and we also have a Bangladeshi group. Now the average age of these gentlemen is actually quite high. They're about 80 years of age and they're retired sailors. So they're actually still fairly physically fit.
I wanted to reflect the movements from really what they were doing in everyday life back then. So it was important, really what I've tried to put into the dance is things like rowing, you'll see within the routine, winches. I mean, quite a hard life for them, as they've told me. So it's really important to reflect that because as a group, as you'll see with the dance, when they start seeing those movements, it brings back their memory. And as a group, you really see them interact together. So I found that really important.
Green candlelight is very helpful. The service users is here, Mayfield House. Really, that's very, very, very important. Before, came candlelight, there's some exercise, but since as soon as they came here, it's very, very helpful in terms of those who need it, exercise on a daily basis. The Green candlelight comes here every Wednesday, and it's very helpful. The service users like.
Each class is very structured that you begin with a gentle warm-up. As you'll see with the Somalian group, they're mainly chair-based. So it's really important to encourage at that stage dance then. I mean, that's the biggest thing actually, is to get men to dance, is really important. So, we start off with a gentle warm-up, then some gentle seated stretches. We use this kind of stretchy, elastic material, which is really great because some of them have kind of quite bad mobility in their arms, and it's great to use those limbs. It's really important that we're stretching up and down, and especially for everyday things like brushing your hair, it's really important to do those kind of stretches. And then really we like to finish on a real high and do a kind of a big dance together, where they can all interact together. Even the chef comes and dances as well, and all the carers there have been fantastic as well, and everyone really joins in. It's a really good high, and it's looking at that, the music we use is Somalian music, which is really important. It has to be something that reflects their background and where they're from, and they can sing along with those songs as well.
If I move, to an exercise, we can walk a bit, Otherwise, everywhere, just need exercise to do something,
The Bangladeshi group, the age range is younger. So the exercises that they do in the sessions also relate to what they're used to.
Teaching the Bangladesh group here at the Horwood Centre is great because they come here to obviously to socialise, so they do their exercise, and then afterwards they have prayers here and they have a lunch club as well. And I've been teaching here some years now, so I've really seen a great progression in the men's fitness actually. It's been fantastic, and they're all standing. We do some really full-on exercises, and I've really tried to incorporate. I've been obviously surfing the net a little bit to kind of get ideas of Bangladesh folk dance, using some traditional folk music as well, just to encourage and really so they've got that enjoyment. Again, these guys are very strong, so I do a lot of balancing exercise and strengthening exercises. I even use these they're just like soft balls, and we kind of do different routines with those, and I really find that's a great upper strengthening.
I lived here in this tower for the last 50 years, more or less. I never tried to go on them club, but I did at the moment. The time I came in this club and I joined Mr. Abutai Choudhury and others, and we having exercise. And I had a arm problem, I had a back problem, I had my right ankle problem. All have been fine now. And I'm interested to come here.
At the moment we're just taking regular tests for rest and recovery because we do a PARQ test, PARQ questionnaire right at the beginning after sessions, and that they list all their problems. And we do notice that there's a lot of type 2 diabetes, and of course exercise is implicated in helping to offset the major drawbacks of type 2 diabetes.
I think a lot of the exercises, and the gentlemen have told me that it's helped them, the risk of falling has become less because of that. We've seen reduced high blood pressure has come down. Definitely balance and coordination. Also helps maintain independence and very much a well-being for them all. A lot of them were quite a bit of anxiety to start classes. That is, you know, that kind of anxiety and stress as they just really relax now. And that whole thing of social and cultural integration by placing older people in social environments. And really, at the end of the class, their mood is really heightened, their self-esteem and self-worth is really on a high.
It's very nice, I like it. But we do like it, we like more to exercise, good for health, and good for the body also. And I used to walk very hard myself, at the moment it's all right. So please, we need more to exercise, please. Can you help us with the trainer? Is very nice. Our trainer is very good.
And again, like with the Somalian group, we always finish with a big dance. I try and choreograph a dance that we can work on each week, piece by piece, and build on that. And then hopefully, the idea is obviously the groups to meet together and look at each other's work. Social interaction, you know, it's allowed the participants in the group to have something they can recognise and love together. In turn, that brings the group closer together. I mean, the benefits are kind of endless, really.
To do this exercise more than 2 weeks, I like to come and I love it.